PDP, PDP, power to the people, powers to Rivers people. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Abia State, the Honorable Speaker of the State House of Assembly, the single senator representing the Rivers Southeast Senatorial District Senator Barinada Mpigi, the chairman of our great party, the chairman of Elders Council, the gubernatorial candidates and his deputies who are here, former chairman of party, distinguished senators and members of National Assembly, former deputy national chairman of our party, members of State Executive Council, council chairman, party chairman, members of State Executive Committee, candidates, and ward chairman of the 319 wards that are in the state. So nobody recognizes you before, eh? Members of the State Assembly, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, dear leaders, after the presidential primaries, sometimes in May 28th and 29th of this year, when I came back from Abuja, I did address general stakeholders like this in this banquet hall. Thereafter, I have not addressed full general stakeholders that comprises of the ward chairman, all the local government party officials and state officials and other leaders. So this is my first time after that to have general stakeholders meeting. So I want to say that on behalf of the government and people of the state, most sincerely welcome all of you to this brief stakeholders meeting. I decided to call you to also inform you of what is happening and what will be my line of action. Remember that after the primaries, I have never said anything. I've never narrated my own part of the story. You may have been reading newspapers, you may have been watching on television, electronic, and other media. This is happening, this is not happening. Until the day when I came back from one of my overseas trips, I did say to Nigerians that, look, most of these things you are hearing are all concussions, that they are not true. But at the appropriate time, because we want to start commissioning and flagging of projects, by the time we end, I will let Nigerians know our own part of the story and which is the correct story. And so I want to inform you here today, we have fulfilled our part of commissioning projects and flagging of projects, and we have taken some break. Because after this, we will also go back to commission more projects and flag off more projects. So tomorrow by 10 o'clock in the morning, we'll be having a media chat, which will last at least not less than 2 to 3 hours, because Nigeria must know the truth. We must tell Nigerians the truth. When we tell Nigerians the truth, it is for Nigerians to take a decision of whatever they want to do. Because in this part of our country, lies can become the truth. When you allow people to continue to lie, and you have refused to state your own part of the story, those lies will turn to be the true story. So I know it will be aired in NTA, it will be aired in Channel, it will be aired in AIT, it will be aired in TVC. So it is good. I let you know that I was going to speak and to let Nigerians know our own part of the story. It is not about Wike. It's not about Wike. We have finished presidential primaries. It's over. There's nothing anybody can do about it. We have finished about the presidential candidate. It is over. There's nothing anybody can do about it. But something is important for the unity of this country, for the inclusivity of everybody. One thing is very, very key. And people are trying to, oh, it's not possible. Oh, this and this. Oh, why is Wike? It has to do with you. It has to do with your future. When you're not there, when decisions are being made, there's nothing you can do about it. And so from there, you must have to say, look, there's imbalance. Let's do it the way we have always done it. That is called everybody's accent. So when they come with all kinds of lies to you. Some of you will fall in for a porridge of yam, a porridge of beans, which we have already seen. There are people in their life, by me seeing them, you know they are not people of character. Today, why would people talk about me? Because I'm a man of character. I'm a man of character. I cannot for one, whatever it is in this world, sell out my people because I want to have a position. No. We have had, from 2015, we have had invasion in this state by the federal government, by the military. During our elections, people died and died, but we stood firm. We did reruns and reruns and reruns and reruns. It did not stop us from being focused. In spite of all those things, we are still focused. Delivering on projects. Nobody would have believed in 2015 to 2019 that we will be able to do one project. Today, Court of Appeal will annul all these elections. They will not. INEC will come. We'll go back for elections. Inconclusive. Even those of them who struggled, even those I took risk, I left government house to Port Harcourt City Council to make sure the senatorial election was announced of Rivers East. Some of them could not even come out. They were crying. I made sure that result was announced and declared. These are the same people from today talking. I can't understand. It was in this hall here. When I met with the Ogubola and Okrika people, here, it was here. So in this hall. Somebody nearly fainted here. My BP is 250. It's the same thing now, you candidates. By the time we take all the risk to stand firm and make sure you win the election, after winning the election, you go to Abuja. That's when you find out how bad we are. That's how you find out how bad we are. But we are good now. Is it not true? We are good now. But the day we fight, and by the grace of God, we will not lose one seat in this state. But when he gets Abuja, he's very arrogant. But I'm not arrogant now. It is only when you have won, you remember how arrogant I am. Thank God I will not be governor again after that. The next governor is deputy that are here. At least they know. They know. Rivers West Congress, everybody knew what happened. How I personally stopped it. To make sure somebody. Today, these are the same people now in Abuja. Conniving. To think that you can bring me down. You can't bring me down. I have been governor, I have been minister. What do I want? What has God not done for me that you want to bring me down? You cannot bring me down. You can't. Whom God has blessed, you cannot. You cannot. So, it is good to refresh your memory so you know the character of people. I have stated it in this hall before. Before now, every time that I have never offered and I've never promised anybody governorship, I have said it in every meeting we attended. I said, look, I have not. If anybody saying body language, sorry, I didn't study body language. I said so. I didn't know that some of you are PhD holders in body language. Yes, so many people want to my friends to lobby them to talk to me. Yes, so many people want to be people in the financial sector to lobby them to talk to me. I said no, I will not do that. When the time comes, we'll take a decision on what will be. Don't put me under this pressure. Some people even started holding meeting. In my first year of my second tenure, I called them. I said, listen, this thing you people are doing, is it good? Who have made promise to you? So even some people went even to the assembly to divide the assembly, to divide the council chairman. I was laughing, I was monitoring. I pretended as if I didn't know what was going on. I said at the appropriate time, all those money they are spending will just be in vain. Everybody signed. Whoever we choose, all of them will go with. All of them signed it. I had the privilege to call some of them, even 3 months to the time. I told them, listen, it will not be possible. If I didn't call, I'll call 4 or 5 of them, whom I think were very close to me. And I said, look, it will not be possible. Some of them didn't go back home to tell their people, oh yeah, how wicked I am, how God, how, all kinds of, but my conscience was very clear. I know I didn't do this, I never made any promise. If I made a promise and I failed, then you are right. But if I didn't make any promise, other than your body language as you have learned, go and meet the body language, not me. And everybody, we did everything. In 2006-07, these same people told Dr. Adele, we will support whoever you bring. They went to Dr. Adele. We will support whoever you bring. The moment Audley chose Amechi, petition to EFCC, the same people who signed, who told Audley, sir, we are loyal to you. Anybody you bring, sir, is the person we will support. Immediately, Amechi emerged, EFCC came. The rest is history. Audley started running for presidential election. Of course, pressure everywhere. He was sabotaged and all kinds of things. They said I would give him vice. All of you know, in that convention, that the last people at that Eagle Square was Rivers, hoping that his name will be announced that time as the vice presidential candidate. Do you know what happened? Immediately, they announced another person. These same people were the first people that visited the person. So, I think Audley thought he was wise. He's finished. He's finished. You want to be president for what? You want to be vice president? Let him get it now. Listen, I'm happy I ran presidential primary and I got a good account of myself, and Nigerians know that. So some of them thought, I think he has lost. He refused to choose us as governorship. It's kind of characters. But unfortunately for them, I'm ahead of them. Very much ahead of them. There's no plot, the plot that I don't know in advance. Before the plot, I've gone ahead. You know? So, now we are. People are selling their, it's not state, it's about the South saying, look, we want unity in this country. We want peace in this country. You've taken this. Allow the South to take it is nothing to do with Wike. I cannot be party chairman. And you made the promise that if this thing happens, I will do this. And it has now why not do it? Why can't? And then you are promising Nigerians that you can unify this country. You are promising Nigerians that, look, have faith in us. But this ordinary one that has just come, you cannot do it. It's when the complicated ones will come up. That is just what we are talking about. It just has nothing to do with whether you like my face or not. It has nothing to do with whether you own a media house, you can write, you can bring people to insult anybody. It's not the issue. The issue that is begging is by our own constitution of the party. Section 736 is very clear. Elective and party offices must be zoned clearly. Now you have taken this. Give them this so you have a sense of belonging. What is the problem? Now, you have taken presidential candidate. You have taken party chairman. You have also taken DG of the campaign. We are talking about party politics. Decisions are made by presidential candidate, chairman of the party, and DG of the campaign. They are telling you, they told the chairman of the DOT to resign. So you know there's a problem. He says you can resign. You can put pressure on him to resign when his tenure hasn't come to an end. We cannot put pressure on the chairman to resign. I mean, look at people talking. You think at our level, you deceive us? You tell us stories. Luckily for us, when Atiku reacted, look at what he said. That it was only River State that did not consult to bring names. In essence, River State does not matter. I'm not the one who said, he said it in his reaction. So they told every other state, they never told the River. They stayed and choose those they want that will campaign for them. No problem. Since nobody wants to campaign to me for me to vote, no problem. There's no problem. So we decided to look. Before we do anything, we must carry everybody along. But one thing I've always told people, if anybody is thinking, doing anything to think that will lead PDP, we will do the fight in the party there. We're not like them. When in 2014, they walked out from Eagle Square They forgot. They walked out and joined APC. Is that correct? Did they remain to fight inside the party? But we will remain. But they ran away. But we will remain. Now that they fight in the party, we will not run. We will fight it in this party. Those who run away from fight are weak people. And we will not. So everybody should know this is the state where we are. So that nobody tells you all kinds of stories. Some of you are acting like moles. What can you be mole for? The strategy of this election is not the one you know before. Most of you, they tell you to go to the meeting and hear what they say. What is the secret here? That you go and tell people. Look at the number of people. What is the secret? You're just wasting your time. Because if you know what I know, you won't even bother yourself. So, when the time for our campaign by next week, we'll unveil our campaign by next week. And then you see the kind of strategy we'll adopt. When we want to do strategy and we have to go for election, we will not do it in a general way. We'll do it in peculiarities. Each has their own peculiarities. Obiabo has his own peculiarity. Elebe has his own peculiarity. So don't think you attend a meeting where they will tell you, do this, do it's a lie, nothing like that. So those of you offering yourself as mole, you're just wasting your just don't bother yourself. But I owe this party in this state. We have 13 House of Reps seats, we have 3 senatorial seats, and we have 32 House of Assembly seats. We have governorship and all we will take on. We are taking all because Rivers people are happy with what we have done in this state. We have not only provided infrastructure, we have only also defended the interests of Rivers State. Take, for example, I was the only state when the federal government was deducting every state money to fund police. I was the only state who said, no, don't take my money without telling me. I went to court and we won. Our court solicited. I'm the only state, Rivers State is the only state that should be refunded their money. And they have refunded us our money. We have been having battle with Imo State here since the creation of Imo over oil. By the grace of God, we challenge it, and today those oil wells have come to us. We were here when of course took our decision. I said, no, we will not agree. This is our oil well. All those areas belong to Rivers. As I speak today, we are the ones collecting the money from those oil. So it takes a lot of courage and be firm. I said, look, this is my state. I will not play politics with what belongs to my state. Friendship is friendship. Party is party. But my state interest is my state interest. And that is what I care. If you don't want to greet me, it's your business. If you want to give me a bad name, it's your business. But don't come and take my father's property because you're my friend. Even if you want to take, let me know first before you take it. So, and which local government, and the people now will say, we have not touched. Time will come. I will tell from one local government to the 23rd local government, this is one reason you must vote for us. You cannot run away. You cannot run away. The fact speaks for. I'll challenge the local government. Port Harcourt, why do you think you won't vote for us? What have you requested we have not given you? Obiafo, why do you think so? Emma, tell us why you don't vote for PDP. Eche, tell us. No, you will tell us. We have outlined everything, and that's why we're saying that people are happy. We've made promises. We're keeping to our promises. Even though if you look at the history too, after all, since 1999, Rivers State has been the main state for PDP in terms of vote or in terms of giving out logistics. Each time PDP has problem, they rush back to Rivers State. But ask me, since 1999, let's tell ourselves the simple truth of the federal government under PDP. Mention one project in Rivers State. This is a party. We gave votes, we gave money, everything from 1999. All of you who are here, who have friends in Abuja, those who were ministers, those who were National Assembly, that means one project I came, mention one today. So that when people are threatening, what are you threatening? Since Buhari came, I've never been to a villa. Since I was, I've never been. I don't attend NEC meeting. So has it affected me doing my job? Has it affected me doing my job? No. I remain in my state because those who voted for me are here. They are not in Abuja. After all, Tinubu survived it. Did he not survive it? Federal government came heavily against him in Lagos State then. But he said no. He will survive. Did he not survive? Since this government came with the all invasion, be it police, be it military, invaded this state. Have we not survived? Have we not survived? Mention one state that I can say they have survived more than us today. Because if you don't know what to do, you don't know what to do. If you're not committed, if you don't have that passion, if you don't have that love for your people, you begin to give excuses. And this election is not the election anybody can say you will bring army or police. Hey, it's not going to be like that. It is not going to be like that. It is an election you must show capacity that yes, your people believe in you. I know our people believe in the performance of our party in the state. Mind you, every state has its own internal dynamics. Yes, Nigerians are not happy with the performance of APC, no doubt about that. But that does not also mean that if that the state PDP has not performed, you also have to face the crisis there. Because the people of the state will say, no, my brother, since you became governor, you've not performed here. You will not use the failure of the national to win your own election. So there are dynamics in each state. Some of you say they didn't give you House of Assembly ticket. You are going to do anti-party. My brother, you know you can't. You cannot. Don't give your power you don't have. You cannot. Try now. Try the anti-party. Okay, do it in your 2 units. So what? Before you know where you are, you cannot. We're already comparing list of those who say they want to do anti-party. Then you know whom I am. I have told you severally, I'm a Christian, but I'm not the one that will turn my cheek slap. It tells that I will not do that one. That one, I won't do it. If you flog me, I blow your head off. So I will not waste time to say, if slap here, you turn to this thing. But brother, it's not available to return. It's not available. Because whether you like it or not, after all, people also made sacrifice for you to go before. So why can't you also, if they now say, okay, you don't go, make sacrifice. You now say, oh, I'm supposed to go for third time. You know, third time. 12 years is not an easy to know. That does not mean some people may not be lucky. Some people can be lucky. Some people say, oh, why not go to Snare? I say, what for? I've been in office since 1999. Allah also that what to try it. Also allow that the group to participate. Some people feel, oh, that's always hard for me. I'm doing business. Even if I wanted to run, I won't give it all away now to go. I know who I will give it to hold. I won't have. If I wanted to run a Senate. Yeah, how can I give it all the way hold it? You won't bring it back now. I cannot do this that. Because why you not bring it back? First of all, a child feels marginalized, and he has been looking for it for long. Then God now say, hold what? What I will give it to my person and my family. But just to tell you, no, I'm not into this. Oh, it must be in office. No, it's not it. It's not it. It's not it. Some people say, what will you do? I say, oh, the day you were born, were you told that this is what you've been through your life? Okay, are you not aware that your tenure will end so time? You're like civil servant. They know their tenure pastor will end. You're right, please extend my. You knew you are going to end so time. My tenure is 8 years. It cannot be extended. So I know. 2 years I packed away from government house. When I go there, I don't know how the place looks like. I just stay in my house. I feel comfortable. So it's only those who think that power is everything. You want to stay there, even to pack out, you want to pack out on 29th. I have left since 2 years ago. But I told the candidate, go and live there, go take. But for me, it doesn't make any sense. So please, let nobody deceive you. Let nobody tell you lies. What we are seeking for is having nothing to do with Wike. It has nothing to do with Mike and Day. It has nothing to do with that. Look at the leader and say, look, this is the way these things are done. So when we go to campaign here, people will have confidence. This is a party that is all inclusivity. Not a party where at the podium, the candidate is one person there. The chairman is the same person there. The DG is the same person. What do you tell people? They are coming to speak grammar. Now you know constitution. But do you know constitution say we should do zoning? You refuse to obey the constitution of the party. Now you are a member constitution. But the other time you jettison the constitution. And some people, I don't know. What can the day even give them? What can you get? I'm ordinary to be chairman of board. I've not had people who are chairman of board here. Ask him now. He's still chairman of one university teaching ask him. People have been ministers. Abia was minister. Grade A. Was it not? Was it not minister of grade A? Our brother was Bishop Grade, wasn't it? Wasn't it? What again can you be? So only one person will be at the end of the day. Even when they give that one person, find out what that person will do to help his people to become something. When I was junior minister, even those who were not with us, I was still extending the olive branch. I was still doing things for them. Yes, I was still doing things for them. Because for me, politics is a temporary thing. I was still giving a contrast to them. How many of these people who are ministers that has helped their own people from this state, other than their family? Mention them. I was this, I agree. What happened? How many people have become something? How many people? People should try to make sure that it's not just people using you and you think that you achieve anything from it. They are just using you. Tell you stories. Some now, so I gave them contract, I've not paid all. I forgot what I gave. But I won't, because of that, I will not do what I'm supposed to do. Because, yes, that they gave you does not mean it is your own. Even if you make the whole money, what can you do with it? If you want to use the money and fight me, you die first. Yes, you die first. Because my hands are clean. So everybody be focused. Yes, I may not have done the way I'm expected to have done. But look at the number. Calculate one giving each person 200 million. Just the number of people here, just calculate it. I'm not talking about those who are not here, our core party members who are not invited to this meeting. Here, you are not less than 500 people, is it not? Is it not? Calculate to 200 million is how much? Calculate it, on those of you who went to school. I can't calculate it. How much billion? PDP from former party chairman, you know, they like money. They know how to calculate money. It says 100 billion. Okay, let's even assume that 100 billion. I want to dash up. Tell me how many people 200 can change their life here. Let us tell ourselves the simple truth. Forget now because you have not seen it. Forget now. PDP. Let me tell those of you who say, it's too much. Get 200 million, you see that you have more than 200 million problems. Hold on. In those days, when our community people were selling land, presidential hotel, very good then, those days. For those of you who attend cinemas there, Saturday or Sunday. So when you sell land that time, they'll go to presidential, to the highest floor. And then they'll open the window. And that way, now you see, from 5 billion as at that time, they start spending the money. You will stay in hotel position for 1 week. Spend the money. Meanwhile, the land is gone. Until when the money get to 500,000 naira. 500,000 naira. Then you now remember so many problems. Some of you here, as you get 200 million naira, my brother, I've suffered for long. Before I would start doing anything, my brother, I don't lie. Now I'm going to enjoy myself. PDP, now I'm going to enjoy myself small. Nobody defines what is small, right? He will start quarreling with the wife immediately if he has a wife. He will start quarreling just to give him that room to escape. So quarrel starts immediately. As far as is concerned, the wife sinners before him immediately. Anything the wife does is bad, bad, bad. Go to your family. I'm tired of this. Just break. Then he takes 2 weeks ago. Come. Oh baby, you're not lucky, eh? This word, you're too lucky. As I just started with you, that's how things are coming. Say my life is changing. That's hassle. Your mother, have you paid? You are going to pay for the mother's house and you get. Meanwhile, you have left your house. Then somebody says, in the bed. So at that point, the money is being divided. Then you are allowed for 2 weeks, enjoy yourself. You're ordering food, eh? You see continental this morning? I need a special one. You know, to go seafood soup. I need a special. Somebody who has not drank champagne, you order for champagne. And instead of going to use champagne glass, you use the main cup. And drink that champagne to show. Champagne tongue. Wait like this. Then, by 2 weeks, the money is no longer 200 million. The money has 20 million is finished. Still remaining 180. Well, it's still money. Oh boy. This guy, I will change that. This guy, I don't go to manage again. I will change that. What do you mean that? How much? This Range Rover, how much? Okay. If I remove 50 million, 130 will still remain. He remove 50 million. He go and buy Range Rover. But not too close. He goes up. Well, madam, what? It's just because I went out to struggle for this money. Now, you will not give account what you struggled at. And I say, you won't even declare the 130 the bill, no. He said, look, that's why I said, don't quarrel me, let me go out and look for money. As I went out now, have I not got money? He now declares 80 million school fees. Why did tell you 2 more school fees like this? Then he now realized that out of the 5 children he has, over 15 to 20 million school fees will go in. How much is it been? So, it's the money not good. When the money finishes at that time, he becomes a normal human being. He becomes so intelligent. He becomes a very good father at home. Because that thing don't come up your head. Now it's not even a word of reality. That's why when you see most council chairmen how they fall, it's because they don't understand that security vote has a tenure. They don't understand that it has a tenure. They only realize when it has a tenure is when the second tenure has come. If I say no, go back home.
I didn't save money. All that security money, I just use that things when I go secondary, now I can't get money. Ask them. At least no council chairman can say he doesn't have 5 million naira every month to put in his pocket. No council chairman can say it. Well, ask me how many council chairmen have survived it. I'm just telling you. You know what's called 5 million naira every month? Do you know what's called 5 million naira every month? Yeah, sure, banker in your pocket. Some will not drop 3 million in their house. Say, hold it to, in case I don't come back on time. They'll put all the 5 million in their pocket. But when the time the bell has rang, bam, bam, then they begin to look like it. Chief, I came to see you. It's a Vanenko. If you can help me, I'll do a second thing. Time is gone. Time is gone. And then you don't have the opportunity again. Then you now see what you've done to your... It's not easy to manage when you have left office. You know that? It is not easy to manage when you have left the office. But if you're a guy man, you must understand that the office will end. That's why I say most people, every day they form association. Association of former governors, association of former assembly speakers, association of former councillors. What? You are not relevant in your ward or your local government. You are relevant through association. That is why I don't see myself as a governor. I live. Then I will quit this state to go and live in Abuja. For what? To look to do what? I will live in my village. I will live in my village. You run away to Abuja so that your people will not come and beg you money. What is in Abuja that you are staying there? When you have a place to stay, you go to Abuja. When you have a function to governor, I finish governor. What I will do is to go and stay in the Abuja and start finding where there will be meeting of former governors. What kind of system is that? And PDP are meeting. What about the former governors? They must give us our own allocation. You are not important in your state. You are using a former association. Former councillors forum. Former chairman's forum. Former principal officers forum. I've never seen a country like this. Former chief of staff forum. You know? So I think God is on our side, and everybody continue to believe in Him. Do not be intimidated. We have never seen defeat, and we can never see defeat. Mark it today. Today is 22nd of September 2022. Mark it today. All those who think they have seen something, they will run back to you. They will run back to you. So hold where you are holding. Don't give up. Do you understand me? There's no more vacancy. Every seat has been occupied. So if you are doing like this, your leg is here, your leg is here. You know, look, what matters is your state too. If you don't have your state, all you are doing is somewhere else. Even if you win federal government, you don't win your state. You are not relevant too. But if you win your state, anyhow, they will call you to one meeting where you do one campaign. Anyhow, can. Anyhow. Monday, Governor of CC Affairs, so he said, okay. Now, wow, I forgot it. Welcome. Something has happened, you know. No matter how bad it is, your state will give you more protection. And that is what we owe the people of Rivers State. Thank you and God bless you.